we need a training room to beef these guys up. And I think that should be more than big enough. See, already the fireflies have come in here and started gambling. I don't know how they're rolling the dice. It's a very weird idea, but still. Oh, the fireflies come into the prison for some reason. That's odd. Go in there, go play. But they're all running over there now. So, while we wait, we can actually make a few special doors. Let's go for the magic door, which is a high damage door. Pop one there, one there, and one there, and one there. Now that costs us a lot of gold, but it's protection in the future, which means... Oh, we've got another rogue. Which means we'll have a little bit more defense. And let's build a guard room here. Now what we're going to use this for is to lure in some archers, so they've got range attacks, much like the wizards over there. In fact, we only have one wizard. That's not very good. We want more wizards than that. Maybe we'll extend, because I don't think that room is big enough in general. Oh yes, we need our training room first, which is going to be this big motherfucker over here. So it's that one there. It's going to cost us 15k, but look at that. We build this, it does cost us to use, like 20 a hit, but they will research, they will build up their levels and become stronger and more powerful, and be more effective on the battlefield, which is great. Do we drop a load over here? I'll tell you what, a lot of them don't know what they're doing, so we're gonna drop a load there, and they're just gonna grab this money and peddle it back, so it can actually be claimed by us. Now, the bile demons are working away, and there we go, there's our dark elf who's just joined us. We'll plop him down there. These guys are working away there. I think we're doing okay for buildings now. We're sort of preparing. What we can do once those rooms are built, in fact. Where is that tab? We'll bring the warlock here. We'll bring the dark elf. The rogue is already up here. One of those two are up here, so we'll bring them both as well. And maybe the troll as well. And we'll drop them all in there. Force them to work, essentially. Now, there's more gold over there. We can take the risk and go through the wall, and we're actually going to have to go through our own wall.
A magic door has been created,
which is a bit of a shame.
Workshop.
A bile demon's become unhappy.
A bile demon has become unhappy because it has no food.
You're literally in the fucking food area, you daft twat. There we go, he's chomped down that. Okay, so got no more gold from there. Maybe we take a quick dive down here, see if we can find anything. Oh, coming up to drain. You see some of those leveling up as they go, which is good. Now they'll reach a max level of 5, which after that point we're going to need to start using the combat pit, which is where they all fight each other to the death pretty much, and those who lose get pulled out to the side and get dragged all the way back here to heal up and all this. So you have to be very careful when you use it. I don't think that prison needs to be much bigger. Not for the moment anyway. Oh, I don't know what to build next. Aha! That's what we're going to build. A torture chamber. Now, this one, I would recommend you plug your headphones in, because it sounds like a woman having an orgasm. It really does. It's very difficult to explain. So, grab a couple of these. Now, this one, essentially what you can do...
You can even do the ears.
Fuck off. Yeah, what you can do is you can turn enemies to your side, or you can use them to get information on the map. So say an enemy goblin comes in, you kill him, he goes into your prison. What you can do is you can drag him and place him on one of the items within the torture chamber, and torture the information out, or turn him to your side. It's really quite cool. And they come with a really powerful creature as well. And she is an absolute badass, but she's pretty much dominatrix, woman in a tight costume.
It is payday.
So our creatures come to payday. What we're going to do is we're going to drop them all in there, and they can take their money and piss off. No gold down there. Okay. We're going to make a dive for that gold, I think. If we go directly through here, we'll be alright. Simply because we'll have people training in there, which means they'll be quite dangerous to begin with, so no one's going to screw with them. How many people can we fit in
species
here?
of creature has
there we
entered
go,
the
there she
dungeon.
is. The mistress. So we're going to take all of these guys actually, and we're going to plop them right in here and get them leveled up. Now this mistress, here she is. There you go, she starts making sounds like that, and it's not an easy one to explain when you've got it on full blast and then suddenly one of those appears. It's rather embarrassing to say the least. But anyway, let's dive along here. More gold for us. Now I believe in the middle of this map there is some human race, so we have to be careful of those as well. They can be quite aggressive and quite nasty. Hello, there's water there. So, what happens is when we dig that water, that's an open space, which is probably how we get to the next, get to our neighbouring enemy. So, over here, we must be nearing one as well actually. So what we'll do is we'll dig slowly along the edge and see what we can find. Now what will happen is once you do that as well, a scout will go out, so the rogue and the fireflies. Now the fireflies can obviously fly straight over, so they're a little bit quicker, and they can kind of scout the whole map for you. But it does leave you open, so you've got to make sure the workshop items are being created, such as sentry traps and all this. We're going to plop a magic door right there, I think. All those guys are busy there. I'm going to pop a hole there. And we're also going to build a small hatchery there, I think. I think that would be good. Means they don't have to go as far to get food, which is all good. Means they get trained quicker. Okay, we need some more of these little bastards. Pew 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 pew.
Your treasury is too small.
Oh, of course it's too small. Just extend that out a little bit more. How much room do we have in there? Still got bed space in there. All of our minions are preoccupied with other items, so let's wait for the moment until that area is clear, and then we'll start building some sentry traps. Okay, there's nothing there yet. Still like a magic door a little bit closer. We'll pop it on that wall there. Oh, those little minions go. Look at them. How many do we have? 25. And one of them's idle. Get busy. You little shite. Oh, look at that. 42 gold. We be rich. What else? Let's pop one of those down there. You can start digging down those walls. Now how much is that portal going to give us? So that portal only gives us 15 creatures, so we may have to try and find another one. But how much do we have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we might get a few more through there. Hopefully we do. But it says only up to 15, which could change. Could change. Solid.
Your creatures are pleased with your dungeon's efficiency.
Good. I've had plenty of practice. Too much, some would say. Yeah, we need a few more. 1, 2, and we'll place one there. We'll get these walls dug. We've got plenty going for the gold. We need some more down here. Come here, you little bastard. You're going to do this job for us. And we are going to follow it up with some more of that. So it's not a very complex game, as you probably noticed, but it is quite a fun old game. Its visuals are a little bit dated, but that's what you get for its age. I'd still say it's pretty good. Pretty bloody good, and it still runs. Still runs, which is good. You do have to put it in the compatibility mode of 98, I think it is. But this is the second in the series. Now the first one, that one doesn't run too well, which is a shame. It is a shame. It does have quite a few cool creatures in that as well, but obviously if it's not going to run well, and the control scheme is absolutely jacked, it's not particularly pleasant to say the least. We wanted another hatchery in there, didn't we? Bosh, look at that! And they're all working hard there. They're not working hard in here, which we do need to kind of draw them in. Now, some days, or sometimes, if you're really desperate for stuff, you can drop them in there and you can plant the door and you can lock the door. So we have creatures that are actually level 5. Lurking about somewhere. That's good, I guess. That's good. Right then, what we'll do...
Your treasury is too small.
We can't access that. That's a shame. Still. Fucking hell. Okay. Oh. Sorry, one moment. Welcome back. Sorry about that in the last one. Just had a very important phone call about a possible BB-8 pop vinyl that I'm desperate to get. So hopefully he will come in the post, or he will arrive a little later today, which would be fantastic. But let's just move my microphone there. Thank you for tuning in. If you don't already know, this is a game called Dungeon Keeper 2. Obviously it's the second in the series, developed by Bullfrog Games, later taken over by EA and completely quashed. They did Theme Park, Theme Hospital, all those big and awesome games that were part of many of our childhoods, I'm sure. And if you're curious about this game and you want to actually get it, go to GOG.com. I shall try and remember to put a link down in the description below, and you'll find, I think it's about £6 at the moment, which is awesome because they even give you a little bit of support on how to run the game and optimize it for your system. And I will just say, the quality won't be great because it is ancient. It's meant for Windows 98 or something ridiculous like that. So we're currently on Windows 10. It's quite a long way away. So there will be a few variants and the quality isn't going to be the best for the videos, but I'll try and pop them out in 720p for you, which will be lovely. But anyway, let's continue where we left off. So we were in preparation. Let's just rotate my keyboard a little bit so I can use the keys. We were that again. We were in the process of defense and training our people up, so they're busy doing that. We're going to build a training pen right over here actually. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the reason we're doing this is because this is the recommended size for them. Yeah, must be at least 5 by 5. So we can extend that out. In fact, let's just sing that one. Extend. Let's extend it out a little bit more. And what we can do with this is we can train our people once they're level 5, and we can have our little minions run them directly into here to heal up when they've lost or whatever like that. And hopefully we'll draw some badass creatures. And then maybe a temple as well, just so you can see what that looks like as well, because that's a pretty cool building at the same time. Let's plop that there. So there's a basic combat pit for you. Pull that across. Fandavidozy. Wonderful, so we've got little man there.
A new species of creature.
There we go. So the new species of creature is this Black Knight. Now these guys are badass. So what we'll do is we'll plop him in there and then we'll send him up there. Now he comes because of this room right here. And you can't blame him because this is badass. Big fights go on here. You can have people come in and cheer for the fighters and all this sort of stuff, or you can drop every single one of your people in and then have a nice pile of creatures. Once again, my phone's ringing, so I'll just be right back quickly.